your life.
Welcome, everybody, to breathebitch.com. I'm going to be your host. My name is Stephen Ricciardi. This is our very first episode, and thank you for joining us. This will be the first episode of many to come. We'll be dropping an episode every Friday, and we'll be dropping some in between, but you can count on a new episode every Friday. And the intention that I have for these episodes is to help you find inner peace in this chaotic world, to help you vibrate higher, and to live to your highest integrity, and to walk through life without fear. That's the intention I have for these episodes. Now, this episode is going to be a little bit different than the rest of them. This episode, we're going to be talking about us and how we got to where we are and the name, behind the name and everything. The rest of the episodes will be following an outline. And the outline will start off with, obviously, we're going to introduce the topic, and then we're going to set an intention. I'm going to set an intention that I hope that you take away from the episode. And I'll invite you to set an intention that hopefully what you think that you might take away from the episode and what you're going to try to gain from the episode. Then we're going to have a discussion about the episode itself. And we'll go into afterwards a quick little breath work or meditation, whichever applies to the episode that we just did. And then at the end of every episode, we're going to do a little Q&A session. You'll be able to go to our website and submit questions. And we'll do a little Q&A about if you need some mindful advice about something. I'll answer it the best I possibly can. And that's how the outline is going to work for the episodes moving on beyond this one. But like I said, this one is a little bit of an introduction to us. So this will be different than the rest of them. An introduction to us and how we got the name. So let's start off with the name. Breathebitch.com. Breathebitch.com has definitely seen its resistance, that's for sure. Facebook won't allow us to use it on Facebook. Even though there are other companies that use the name bitch, I guess they've changed the policy and they won't let us use it at this point in time. Google won't let us use it. A podcasting broadcast company shot us down because of the name. So it's definitely been a little bit of a challenge, but I'm sticking with the name, and that's the name it is. How do we come up with the name? This wasn't the only name. We had multiple names, and I went to several people, ran the names by them, see what they said about them, what they think about them, trying to get some other people's opinions on it. And some people were like, nah, I don't like that Breathe Bitch. I like this one instead. Some people really like the Breathe Bitch. But everybody I went to about a month later, I said, hey, what were those three names? Because I got it down to three names. I was like, what was those three names? Nobody, even the people who didn't like the Breathe Bitch names, could remember any other name besides Breathe Bitch. And at that point in time, I was sold. I'm like, okay, Breathe Bitch, it's got to be. So, next step, let's buy the domain name. So I buy the domain name, and I get that website all set up, and I'm looking, and lo and behold, I bought the wrong domain name. Now, when I tell people about word Breathe Bitch on Instagram, they typically spell Breathe Bitch wrong. They put Breath Bitch. They leave out the E, and that's exactly what I did when I bought the domain. I bought the wrong domain name. Okay, not a big deal. Sucks, but not a big deal. Let me go just buy the correct one. I go to buy the correct one, and somebody already owned it. Man, there goes that. And I'm looking at it, and I used to own a lot of domain names. I own a few of them now, but I used to own a lot of them. And when I bought them back then, when I had a name I really wanted, I would buy that thing for 3 years. I'd buy it for 3 years out, 5 years out, whatever the case may be, because I didn't want to get hit with higher rates or whatever the case may be. And I knew I wanted to hang on this name for a while. And I looked, and this purchaser only bought it for 1 year. Like, perhaps they're not too serious about it. And it was coming to expire in about 4 months. So I'm like, okay, let me watch this thing. I set a little reminder in my calendar. 4 months came up. Boom. Guess what? Domain name was available. And I'd said to myself before this, I said to the universe, I said, you know what, universe, if this is meant to be, then let us have it. I'll give it a shot, but let us have it if this is meant to be. And he didn't renew it, or she didn't renew it, whoever it was. And I'm like, sweet, let me go buy it. So I went to go buy it, and it turns out that they wouldn't let me buy it. It has to be sent to an auction first, and the previous owner gets dibs, first dibs on buying it. So, oh man, it has to sit in this auction for 30 days, 30 more days. Man, I've been waiting on this thing for months. Now it's 30 more days. I'm like, okay. But they had a buy it now price. And I'm like, nah, I haven't paid that much for a domain name. I'm not going to do this. So let's see what happens. So a couple days go by, and I'm like, you know what? I want that name. I'm going to buy it. So I go to buy it. It wouldn't let me buy it. I go to buy it again. Wouldn't let me buy it. Go to buy it again. Wouldn't let me buy it. Come back later. Go to buy it again. And it went through. I'm like, yes. It went through. And I'm waiting. Next day, I look at my account. It's not there. Next day, not there. 3 more days, not there. What the heck? So I call up the company and they're like, oh, yeah, no, you didn't end up winning that. Somebody else ended up winning that. Yeah, we don't know why it lets you buy it, but we're going to credit you back the money or whatever case may be. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What the heck? What an emotional roller coaster this is. About a week later, I get a phone call. They say, actually, you did end up buying it and it's in your account. There it is. So that's how we ended up with the name. The universe gave it to us with a little bit of a struggle, but we had it. So that's how we got the name. Now, what's our intention? So the name, so we got the website going. Now we started the podcast. And as I said earlier, our intention is to make people's lives better, to help them find inner peace. It's a journey, and hopefully it's a journey that we're all going to take together. I've been there. It's a beautiful place. And it's a practice, though. It's a practice. You don't just get there and be done with it. So it's a practice. We're going to give you all the keys and all the steps to how to get there. And again, my intention again is going to give you many actionable things that every podcast that you'll be able to walk away with to implement in your life to make your life better. And that's my goal for every podcast, except for this one. This one, again, is just more of an introduction to let you know who we are and what we got going on. So that's the intention of every podcast, and I'll give you some actionable advice to be able to implement in your life to make your life a little bit better so you can vibrate higher and make your life a little bit easier and a little bit more successful.